Should you sign an exclusive agreement if a broker asks you to? So there's a couple of times that this comes across, and most cases it's really non-issue, but let's break this down a little bit. Now, in a residential transaction, you might get a real estate agent asking you to sign an exclusive agreement, like a buyer's broker's exclusivity. Basically, you're going to work with me for 3 to 6 months or whatever it is. I'm going to help show you houses, and if I'm not there and you get somewhere and there is no room for me and the other realtor doesn't know that I exist, we've got a deal. Something along those lines. Now, in the commercial field, they do have those buyer's brokers agreement. I personally have never had clients sign those. I really don't. My mentality is if somebody wants to work with me, they want to work with me. I'm not going to force anyone to do a deal. Now, the flip side of that coin, I do understand. If you are out there helping a buyer look at multiple properties, you want to be compensated. And I can understand, because I've seen it happen so many times, I can understand how you want to make sure you get paid. Now, I see the other side of it. I see the client's side saying, well, I don't want to work with just you. What kind of deals can you give me? So really, everybody's right in this case. It just depends on how you do it. So if I'm ever looking for property, and let's say I call somewhere in Chicago, and I'm looking for an apartment building. Well, if that realtor will not show me properties or send properties my way unless I sign an exclusive deal, I do it, but I do it strategically. So I'll say, listen, I'm only going to sign for 60 days. If you don't find me anything in 60 days, our agreement is over. Sometimes I've been able to get in 30 days. That's not enough time, I've found. Usually 60 days, you can really tell if they're going to show you some good deals or not. Now, most of the time, the brokers, they're okay with that because they don't want to work with somebody for 6 or 8 months before finding a deal. So within 60 days, they can kind of get a gauge, hey, are we going to be a good fit? Now, inevitably what happens is after 60 days, the broker that I'm working with, our deal expires. And they don't find me a deal to month number 4 or 5 anyway. But that's okay. I'm not trying to jump ship. I really want that first initial period to see, do I really want to work with this person? So if you're ever asked to sign one of those and you're coming on as an investor, don't be afraid to sign those. Just say, look, I only want to sign for 60 days. If you don't find me anything, I don't want to work with you. So see if you can bring that down to 30 days. In my experience, 30 days is not enough time to find a property that you're looking for. It's not enough time to see if you like the person, and you have to coach them a little bit on what they're looking for you. So you want to give yourself a little bit of time. So exclusive agreements do not have to be a bad thing. So don't be afraid of them. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.